I didn't warn my sister that everyone hated her speech. My sister Lindsay had been preparing her maid of honor speech for our cousin's wedding for 3 months. She practiced it in front of me at least 20 times. Every single time, I smiled and told her it was perfect. It wasn't perfect. It was a disaster waiting to happen. But I had my reasons for staying quiet. See, Lindsay and I have always had this dynamic. She's the golden child. Perfect grades, perfect career, perfect boyfriend. I'm the disappointment who dropped out of nursing school and works at a bookstore. Every family gathering, Lindsay finds a way to remind everyone how different we are. She'll say things like, "Some of us just aren't built for success," and then laugh like it's a joke. She told my ex-boyfriend I was emotionally unstable. She told our parents I borrowed money I never asked for. But the speech was something else entirely. It was 15 minutes long. It included 3 stories about times our cousin Jenna embarrassed herself. One involved Jenna's eating disorder from high school. Another mentioned her ex-boyfriend by name. The third was about a pregnancy scare she had in college. When Lindsay read it to me, my jaw dropped. You can't say that stuff in front of 200 people. But then she smiled that smile, the one she uses when she's about to say something cruel. I know public speaking isn't your thing, so I don't expect you to understand. This is how real speeches work. They're raw and honest. That's when I decided to let her find out on her own. The wedding was beautiful. Jenna looked stunning. The ceremony made everyone cry. Then came the reception, then came the speeches. Lindsay walked up to the microphone looking like she was about to accept an Oscar. She cleared her throat, tapped the mic twice, smiled at the crowd. She started with the eating disorder story. I watched Jenna's face go from confused to horrified in about 4 seconds. The groom's parents looked at each other. Someone at table 6 dropped their fork. Lindsay kept going. She thought the nervous laughter was real laughter. She thought the silence was anticipation. Then she told the pregnancy scare story, named the ex-boyfriend, said Jenna had been careless and reckless, but thank God she dodged that bullet. The ex-boyfriend's current wife was at table 12. She stood up and walked out. Jenna was crying now, not happy tears. The groom stood up and walked toward the DJ booth. He whispered something. The music started playing mid-sentence, cutting Lindsay off. She looked confused, tapped the mic. The music got louder. Someone finally walked her away from the microphone. The rest of the reception was tense. Jenna wouldn't look at Lindsay. The groom's family kept whispering. Lindsay sat at our table looking shell-shocked. Why didn't anyone laugh? She asked me. I practiced this. You said it was good. I just shrugged. 2 days later, Jenna called Lindsay and told her she'd humiliated her on the most important day of her life, that she'd shared private information Jenna had told her in confidence, that she was no longer welcome at family events until she apologized. Lindsay called me crying. Did you know my speech was bad? I thought about lying, but something in me snapped. I told you it was perfect because you never listened to me anyway. You've spent 10 years making me feel like nothing I say matters, so I stopped saying things that mattered. She went quiet. You could have warned me. I'm your sister, and you could have treated me like one, but you didn't. She hung up. Our mom called an hour later, furious at me for not stopping the train wreck. She said I was petty, jealous, that I let Lindsay humiliate herself on purpose. I told her the truth. Lindsay showed me the speech. I told her it was inappropriate. She dismissed me because she always dismisses me, so I let her learn the hard way. My mom didn't believe me. She never does. But here's the thing. Jenna texted me last week. She asked what really happened. I sent her the screenshots. Every single one. Lindsay reading me the speech, me saying it was too personal, her telling me I didn't understand real public speaking. Jenna forwarded those screenshots to our entire family. Now everyone knows I tried to warn her. Now everyone knows Lindsay ignored me because she thought she knew better. Lindsay hasn't spoken to me since, but for the first time in a decade, my family is actually listening to what I have to say.